Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the 15th part of this course. So in this one we'll be building an advanced calculator here in Python, and this calculator will be able to do all the basic maths you ever need, like addition, subtraction, division and multiplication and all that. And in order to get started, first of all we need to define some variables and then use some if statements and all that. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is come over here and create a new Python file. So right click and create a new Python file, and let's name this advanced underscore calculator. Okay, and hit enter on your keyboard. So down here, the first thing we want to do is define a variable num1. So this is the first number that the user is going to enter, for example 3 or 5. Then we're going to add another variable num2, which is going to be the number that the users want to work with. And let's just go ahead and start doing this so you will understand. So the first one is num1, and we want to add this as a float over here, and there should be an input in here. So this input should have a prompt of enter a number here, enter a number, and we want to duplicate this in 3 places. So this one over here is going to have an operator. So we're going to use an operator, and if you remember what I told you operators are in the last video, they are like plus sign, minus sign, divide and multiplication. So that's what an operator will be here. And we don't need to assign this to a float. We could just get rid of the float over here and want to get rid of one of the parentheses at the back. So this one over here is going to be num2, and float enter the second number. So this is pretty much all we need for the variables. And now we want to figure out what operator the user has imputed and know how to handle the request. E.g., if it's plus, we want to add up their first and their second number together, then we can give them whatever they got, and we can do this using if statements. So let's just go ahead and start doing this. So first of all, we want to check if the operator that the user assigned was equal to plus. So let's just open a string and let's put plus in here. So if it was equal to plus, then what we want to do, and there's a mistake over here, just take note of that. This is supposed to be an equal to, like a double sign equal to. Do not forget that. So if operator is equal to plus, what we want to do, we want to print num1 plus num2, num1 plus num2. So this is all we have to do over here. Now let's go ahead and run this and see if this is going to work. Then we could continue with the other ones that we want to do. So over here it says enter a number, so we entered 1. It says enter the second number, and sorry, it's supposed to be enter an operator over here. So let's change the prompts to enter an operator. Let's rerun this, and after rerunning this, we'll get enter a number. So let's enter 5, enter an operator. Let's say we want to enter the plus sign, then enter a number 1. So when we hit enter, you see it gives us 6.0. So it's actually working. Let's go ahead and do the remaining ones. So here we want to check if the operator that the user entered was equal to the minus sign. So open a string and pass in the minus sign over there, end this off, and we want to print the same thing over here. Bring them over here, apart from the fact that the plus sign is going to change to minus. And we also want to do this exact same thing, so you could just copy it and paste again. Now we want to check if the operator that the user entered was equal to a divide sign, or let's just use the multiplication sign here. And the last one, if the operator was division sign. So we want to change this one over here to multiplication, which is asterisk. They want to change this one to the divide sign. Then I think we're pretty much done with this. The last thing we want to do is write an else statement, and what the else statement is going to do is print just invalid command. So if the user didn't enter a number and the user tried entering like a letter or something, then it's gonna print invalid command. Let's go ahead and run this and see what we got here now. So we run this, enter a number, we entered 5, enter an operator, we entered minus, enter another number, we enter 3, and it gives us 2.0. So this is working perfectly fine. When you add a number, then let's say want to times this by 5, which is going to give us 25. Okay, sorry, let's get rid of this one over here. Then want to add 5 over here, which is going to give us 25. But over here it says invalid command. And why did it say that? So that's something I wanted to show you guys over here. We run this, we say enter a number 5, we entered asterisk, and we entered 5. Now it gave 25, but there was an issue. Let me show you guys what the issue was. I entered 5 over here, I came over here, added an asterisk, and there was a space. Take note of that. Then I added 5 again, so it's printed invalid command just because of the space. And if you enter 5 and it says enter an asterisk, and you enter some, like, let's say a % sign, then enter the number, it's gonna say invalid command because of this stuff that will print that we assign to the else statement over here. So that's one really nice function. Hopefully you understand everything about the calculator, and if you didn't, or you want to clarify about something, you could drop a comment on this video and I'll make sure to reply to your comment. And if you do enjoy this video, do make sure to give it a like and a thumbs up, and you might consider subscribing to stay updated with future videos. And I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye and stay safe for now.